Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona. Arizona's stadium with this red and blue crowd ready to bear down with their Wildcats. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Arizona will boot it away to start this one. Let's see what he can do with the return. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. The Bears offense will take the first swing of the game. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. Pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Quickly out to the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
To throw, it's Robertson. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The run from the shotgun. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. It'll be a draw. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defense.
That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but rode your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got it. And he breaks into the open, just steamrolling the defense. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And that's in Arizona.
They'll throw it from the red zone. He looks that one in nicely. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup or 2. Now it's second and goal. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He'll do it himself. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
It's what makes this offense so hard to stop. When you've got an athletic quarterback, you've got to worry about him in the running game, and there on the option, he makes the right decision, keeping it, and he caps off the opening drive of the game with a TD.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just...
Oh, man, what the fuck?
You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Back to throw, it's Robertson. Gets it out fast. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Bears are on the move. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Moving out of the pocket.
Throw the fucking ball away.
Bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. And the Bears decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that last week. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this
afterburner's coming. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous
So, buddy.
pickup on them. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Right down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Wide open, he makes the catch.
I don't know, buddy.
Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Liberty is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Middle Tennessee. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Let's it fly. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This offense has a 2nd down play. Scanning the field, it's Robertson. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're bringing heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. They've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
Tackle is made after the first down.
I'm getting fucking kicked out. Is the cat inside?
For decades, if things get a little tough around Tucson, only 2 words are necessary. Bear down. And that's what the Arizona Wildcats hope to do in front of their homestanding fans today. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Baylor's offense takes the field. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls, you play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways, but this guy is very dangerous.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Oh, man, there's some big hits.
Better not do that to the cash.
Right now, this defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Got a man. It's Wilson. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. 1st down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
This is the kind of run that falls into the category
what the
of
fuck's up with this
violence as
blocking?
31. 3rd down coming up after that completion. They'll try to pop the draw. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. The Wildcats offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Hits him in stride at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arizona. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. After that sack, the offensive line better get it stuffed together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Off play action on first down. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Looking to pass on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hunter. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. I mean, you'd like to think your receiver in space can make a linebacker miss, but that's just a better job tackling by the defense.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Arizona runs out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Here's the return. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking for a man. It's Robertson. And the third down pass is incomplete. The Bears will punt it away on fourth down. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's going up top. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Makes the grab at the 10. He gets it out to the 17. The cover unit right there to make the stop. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game.
First down.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Washington. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
Oh, my gosh.